Today, something super exciting. No, we just keep working. What's up guys, Jason here, aspiring entrepreneur, showing you the day in the life of a freelancer and budding entrepreneur. So just finished my morning ritual of writing down what I want to get done today, and then today is still an actual work day, so I've got to just jump into work, like literally right now. It's about 7 something. And I just wanted to quickly share the one thing. I'm about halfway through this book, and it's actually been pretty cool and amazing. It's not often that I find a book that says multitasking, yeah, that's a load of nonsense, or stop splitting your attention all over the place. Yes, you really do need to focus on one thing and be specific and drive in. So it's been a really informative read. Definitely recommend checking it out. I'm not going to spend 20 minutes going through the book review or whatever, because I'll definitely do a video on it later. But with that, time to get to work.
So this vlog is going to be a little unconventional. I'm going to end it here. It's actually 2 days later. I started on Friday. Had not necessarily a monkey wrench, but a very big change in terms of work and the clients I have and the work that I don't have now. And it took someone very close to me to kind of really point out and say, hey, you got to make a decision here. And so unfortunately I had to make a pretty big decision. One that I was hoping I wouldn't have to make. And anyway, I'll explain more on what that is later. I know I'm kind of being aloof, if you will, but I spent the weekend reading that One Thing book. Just finished it this afternoon after a great Sunday Easter brunch with family, and just going through writing out my new goals, my new game plan, and it'll start tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. The new challenge will start, and so I'm excited to have you guys along with me on this journey. I'm not going to pretend like I have any idea what I'm doing, because this is just unplanned, but you know what? When you're given a decision and you have to make a decision, sometimes you have to make a hard pivot, and this was a super big pivot that I did not plan on taking. Essentially moving away from my job and work and just going full-time in this side hustle that I was working on, and now it's just going to be full-time. So I'm going to bring you along on this ridiculous, crazy journey, and to the best of my ability, starting today, I'm going to do a vlog every day. Will I post every day? Probably not, because I won't always have time to edit, but at least I'm going to start recording, and I'm going to bring you along for the entire crazy whirlwind ride. I've got at least an hour or two of notes in here. I've just been reading and writing nonstop this entire weekend, just really digging in, focusing on what do I want to do next. So I'm excited to have you guys with me on this crazy journey. More to come. I know I'm not giving a lot of details because I'm still figuring it out. I'm still a little scattered, and that's kind of how it feels when you're making a pivot, but you definitely want to make sure. I definitely wanted to make sure that I knew which direction to go and how to best, share this change in direction and journey with you guys, and showing you everything I'm going to be doing to building a agency from scratch. So stay tuned. Until the next video, keep building the business you love. Take care.